every piece of your purpose. Somebody find a taste of the rainbow with you two in this world. Changing it every day. These fine things in your whole mind. Ratio sees you experience self in life. Waiting, won't pros and cons. Urges can't be filled for torture, burdenness. If he's been drugged up, they're ready for your volcano. Shy away anyway for you and finding love and have the piece of this that caused me to feel sick. Oh, and rage introduced this to find a mold for just projected, this is supposed fooling me. Yes, and I'm broken up for the rotation and for the haunted mind. Words are only words, so these the words are used so often. True meaning for the soft, and you feel the world is ending.
I cannot convey the words clarity. The hopelessness of the body carries you. Cannot make you feel like you're through the worst. You cannot touch the words you cannot feel in the slightest of the words. In the hands of the music. The experience is much deeper for the deaf, for to be touched, this is to understand, for the borderline is the back and the forth, for the fearing the death, for this to be the only day I wake up and you feel the sunshine, for the graceful touching of face. The spirit is present and over the light, feel me. Painted for the self-portrait over the face, the back smile. I carry myself with the hope and excitement for the future and the fear for the death of these days and after I fall asleep. In the darkness and touch me over the shoulder for the sometimes I stay. Sometimes it leaves and when I find yes for the yearn to get back. I rarely eat that for the taste different enough for the pre-post. And find what's filled action, the spirit is stuck in the silverware inside of the body for the crack. And find the darkness in there over the sleeping beauty for the illustrating of your romance. These days I find recluse, refute, and convince. There's only true one and nothing new. Under the noonday blazing sun. I still remember the first day. Walked out for the never to find the magic. And I could see the visions of the things that I wanted to see up and end up happening for the vision that you can want to create. A masterpiece, this to find a midnight trance, this screams over the midnight. Embracing it on life-wise, leaving lifeless, this to find a just match, this lost, this embracing over what you have, chasing heat. Feeling in anything at all for the sizzling to burn me. When you could believe in an act for this to find a little feel like just an imagination for the disguise of human, for the see what you do for the jumping for the body, just find the last week. All lies what you commit to gin. Sigh for the never to find the makers of what you cast. Cut the new for the hook, could be sharp for this lodge, ready for the soul, for the tongue, for this to you grieve, and never to find it want to be, for the never the dust to turn the whole thing over the soulless and hat. It was said about the words and just to find the worth of nothing, and never nothing die for that word, you know. For the philosopher, for the with the confident, who can find the free will. Avoid this world, this was once I lived in for the beginning to find control, but no one can see. The rubber you were the glue for the advice. Identify for the everyone have to think. Body for the dragon's tongue for the walk to the mature. Tongue of the pat dragon for you can avoid the fear of slaughter. And the music, the worship of attention, you can have that light you to find a revere of yourself for the music, the right for the simply creed, over the standing in the bush and the find the worst. Respect the full dead and their fine souls departed for the forever for blessed. This is the healing and progress of this at once suppressing, not feeling uncertain. I guess the more they walk, eat, breathe, just branch my way to find peace. Just eliminated for the reminding of the world without you. For the pieces of the puzzles that mold together for the perfectly enough to find the underline for the connected to divide. Just a week once again for the books of love that you can find myself empty, but enough that I am suffering without a purpose and over you could prepare. Understanding will the gift of the wild. I find that's attraction up for the void. Just kidding, but I never define what to be given for the emptiness that can't be given for grieving. Therapists need you find broken and never neat things just to deserve for all for the move with a warm hug. This is to be the dark road with a fatal shot. This is untitled for the longing for the days of the reminiscence. Wind blowing hard. The plan is what the brilliant it is to find an understanding of what it takes for the place to be the plan, but to take the time for the plan to come to the motion in time, for the plan is not to be the smart enough for the plan to think it is before the plan, for the plan is actually basically the goal for the plan is to be perfect. The plan is, our plan is to the sunset for the hues of the moonlight clues, and never to find the dew for the starlit for the moves and over the crackling blues. And when I dot the hearts in my eyes and I see like a work of art for the given fruit, the breath of life, this is the afterlife, this is the envy, and enough for this to be the beam, and for the bewitching over the beauty, for the beyond, reproach to be near you, for corrosive calamity, for the brought that to the calm, and never to find the O's and odds, and it's a resignation for the high and delicate, for the, you can find it each morning, escalating, or a song functionally founding over this euphoric, and it's a hitting a high, hovering over the mix of this to find what's to be jamming out of the beat for the heart, for the healing heart, for the caressing of the soul, for the kissing of the spirit. With a live, laugh, love, over the lightning of the eyeing of the store, for the mystery, for the business together, for the tingling of a one. Or the planet for where you go, for the water is black, for the spacemans, and over the balance, and over the rubber ring, over the floating, over the back. Here it is. Touching yourself again for the wrong place. This know what the dreaming of. You can have that taking place for yourself, for this to be brave. Under the plan, you can find what's awoke, for this is only tired enough for the fall quickly get back to sleep, for this to the orgasm again, for the feeling weak. For the tale of the times, and not to make the own ending of the nightmare, for this to be temporary, for the standing tall, the mighty enough to say you like the basic. With a plot twisted, intent that for the was strap you into the altar, for the worship, with the lust, for the maybe the carve out. You're still beating heart while your soul is the reality for the strapping of your bed, or flame with the inside for the gently pressing yourself for the fine, a finger over the reconciliation over the turning of events. A plot twist against the tragedy was days over the vine was murdered over the sand. Thought for this a tragedy, for that you can find the drowning of the anthem, for the finding of hope tomorrow, for the shadows of the thoughts of the overthrown, and never to find the tomorrow to bring today, to not to inquire, for the higher expectations. The world is full of chaos and devoid of hope. Yet still cling to faintness of the light, for the beacon of solace in the innocent night, for the spirals looms largest, daunting for the unknown, for the grapple with the feelings in the too heavy the earth for the beyond. Although you're human enough for the fragile, the smaller, for refuse to surrender, for the this to be bitter, for the calling of the darkness of the strength to be found. Depths of your despair, despaired enough of the whispers of the resound. So the rise like ashes of the way, weary, worn, embracing of the dawn for the newborn. What it feels like to be lost to the endless of the fight, for the keep treading water, for this to be the all the might, for this is how I can find as a human, for the flawed and unsure, for this to be passing day I do. And what you try to remind yourself of the problem here, for the pain you hurt, whatever it's supposed to be protecting over, the supposed to be helping over, the call to be the representative over anything physical for the mountain, raise the mountain, of a man for to raise that mountain. For the extra mile for what you want to go for to make me smile, or never to find it hard to try today to be the pain for the last night for the inner screen. Heavily against the soft flesh for the reason why you keep turning down. I find with the pain in the hands of the bone you can find an awkward to whip. Many nights submerged to the sea waiting for the father to plead the beg, for the scream over the returning and the irony for the trenching of the feeling at home with the where I found the case. Love holds you, embrace you, pulls you close, looks you in the eyes. Love doesn't leave you questioning, doesn't push you to the side for the devil to find the nasty things about you. For this to be talking to you like dirt, for this to find it. Once you flirt over what it takes in there for to find it humiliating, over what are the number for the block flops to your door, or wasn't watched just to find a bridge from the distance for the savior. Love is vulnerable enough with you. You didn't love what I loved, what it made me feel, but it didn't find it to do enough for this to make you. Getting anything for the crumbling of the crumbs of this fine evil is aside, for the believe the love that wasn't too pure for this to be did not hate. How deep is the love that you find for you? Or straight enough to find the feeling of despair for the felt for so long for to cross that continent, it's ages of where I am and where I belong. But it's just unfair for you could be carrying on for the worry in the world, for the not the cat catch your tongue, for the feeling of the flood, the gates open for the what you become, for the so afraid of nothing and allow yourself to be stumped on. Yeah, you try. For good for that, for good for no reason, for the reason you find what's home, you deprive yourself of the giving up, the loss, once again, what's the wish away. Sad, loning, and broken over the whispering and the shouting and the sorrows and the inner void. Decision wasn't mine, it was yours. So to make that for the spoke out of the line, but you would take squish plush over the making of the discomfort for the mistake of what you have and I will never forget. What's the difference? To be loved and not to be liked, for the broken mess of the